What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com, also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. And today on Tips at 2 with Lyndon, we're going to be talking about how long should I wait before I make a decision? How long should I wait before I make a decision? All right, so while Facebook is actually building my audience, we're going to say hello to a couple of people that's hopping in here just live. Appreciate you jumping here live. And if you're watching the recording, thank you for hopping in here on the recording. Let me cut these notifications off. Sorry about that. I myself are coming here from Dallas, Texas. It's beautiful sunny weather today and enjoying myself. But I'm not going to, there's no delay. We're going to hop right into the content of things. All right. So we're going to, first of all, I just want to tell you who I am, a little bit about me. I am Lyndon Britt. If you're first time hopping on here, I appreciate you jumping in. What I love to do to be able to help give valuable information to marketers to get rid of that stinking thinking, to help them overcome obstacles and objections to be able to get success in their online business. So let's roll right into things. As we dig right into this question, let me answer the question, how long should I wait before I make a decision? Now, people say make a decision about what? Well, in points of anything, this goes along with anything. How long should you wait before you make a decision in anything? Of course, you know I love giving business tips, so this is focused more toward the business aspect of things. But when it comes to making decisions, you got to look at a couple of things. Number one, how the different factors that you encounter. Number one, testimonials. Okay, it's time for you got to do some research, and all this falls right along with research. Testimonials. If somebody presented you with a business opportunity or some kind of way in order for you to be able to perhaps like I said, we speaking of business, perhaps whether it's join a business, check out a product or service that can actually benefit you in some shape, form, or fashion. And a lot of people always get them in, let me think about it. Let me get back to you. Let me come back to that. Let me see. We're going to figure out some things. Let me look at some things. How long should you take before you make a decision? Well, when you're doing your research, a couple of things that help you make your decision should be one, testimonials. Now, you can find some true testimonials asking people live, one-on-one, if anybody's ever heard of the company. But understand this. Don't make your judgment based solely, which is what a lot of people do. Don't base your decision solely on what other people say. I do the same thing with movies. A lot of people, I'm a movie fanatic. I love watching movies. And then a lot of people say, oh, that movie was bad. That movie sucked. That movie was great. Oh, that movie was awesome. Man, I loved it. And I go see certain things and it wasn't appealing to me when somebody else said it was great. And then some I thought was very awesome when I looked at it and other people said it was boring. So I don't base my decision to base a lot of things that I think on what other people have said or told me. So if you're doing your testimony, you can check out testimonies, get some opinions or kind of get some views of what other people are saying. Now, if you're hearing nothing but great and raving reviews, you may want to look a little bit deeper into it. But understand, there are going to be some people that look at these things and be like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that doesn't do this or it doesn't do that or whatever. Everybody going to have their negative things to say, especially if they're a part of another company. A lot of times you're going to find those folks as part of another company just so they can get better sales with this a particular company. So don't believe everything you say, but also one place you can go is to the source. Another thing, if you talk about testimonial, talk to other people within the company. If people are being real with you, if you were to tell somebody, hey, I'm looking into your company, I just want you to know, I just want to find out, I'm not joining you. Now, this is where it really hits. This is where you're going to get the honest opinion for a lot of people. I'm not joining you. But someone presented this opportunity to me. I just wanted to know what your opinion was on the company. Now, number one, depending on this person that you're talking to, they're going to be looking at this thing like, oh, you've already mentioned that you're not joining me, so there's no point in me trying to recruit you. I might as well go ahead and give you my honest opinion. That person may give you an honest opinion. They may not. But if you ask around for people in the company, some folks may be like, well, actually, I like it. I love the product, but I don't like the conversation. I love the conversation, but the product, I don't use it. So you may get some honest opinions from asking for people that are actually in the company that you may be pursued about. Okay. So testimonials, referrals, all that kind of stuff. You could ask questions to people, ask them live, get on the phone, get on the internet, whatever you want to do a little bit of research. But like I said, don't take the opinion of everybody. It's just to kind of get an idea of what you think about, especially if you're asking about products or service. Number two, what is your desire? What is your desire? Okay. What is the reason why you may have been pursued or even considering looking at another business, looking at a business opportunity, whatever it may be? Okay, so if you say, how long should I come up with an answer? Or do you have a desire or a meaning? Would this be something that you really pursue? Would this be something that you really go for? I've seen a lot of times people hop into something just to say, hey, I did this just to support my friend. I did this to support my aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever, whoever it may be. Don't do that. Because you're actually only hurting you're wasting your money for one, and then you could be hurting the other person that's actually trying to grow a business by kind of lagging and dragging on, coming in and not doing anything. But so do you have a true desire to actually pursue what it is that you're being introduced to? Okay, if you don't have a desire, don't waste your time and don't waste anyone else's. All right, what's going on, Miss Angela? Appreciate you hopping in here. All right, so moving on this thing. How long should you wait? Another thing you should look at as you're doing your research is, are you passionate about it? Okay, a lot of people say, you know what, this is something I'm really passionate about. That might be why you pursue. I've got a lot of people that have come to me with health and wellness supplements, different companies, different products, different services, stuff like that, because they know I'm into fitness. They know I'm passionate about working out. I'm passionate about fitness. I'm passionate about food and stuff like that. So I've been pursued with certain things. If you're very passionate about it, understand that this could be something that could be for you if you're really looking at a business opportunity. Okay? If they know that's something you're passionate about, you're really into, that may be why they pursue you. All right? So understand that could be a great thing. I'm sorry, y'all. Some M&Os. All right? So you must be passionate. Another thing, to have support. Do you have support? A lot of people don't look at this as a big factor. It plays a major role with how well you can actually grow your business or organization. Now, it's not impossible to grow a business without support, but it's so much easier when you have a support factor behind you. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's other business colleagues, whether it's a spouse or whatever, children, your family, whatever it is, it makes a huge difference when you have support. Okay, when those days when you really don't feel like you can do something, you be like, I want to be able to do this, but I don't know if so-and-so is going to back me up on this. But what if your wife or your husband says, you know what, if this is something that you want to pursue, I'm behind you 100%. You know, I may not be in a business with you, but whatever you need me to do to help you, I will help you do. That's the kind of wife I have. She is not into marketing whatsoever. She cannot stand marketing, but she will back me up and do. If I ask her that, if I tell her I need her to do something for me, she would do it in order to help me out. I just have that kind of support system, and I love it. Understand that marketing is for everybody, okay? Business isn't for everybody. And once I got that understanding, that made our relationship even stronger, because I wasn't trying to push my business, I wasn't trying to put my business ventures or whatever it is on her, okay? I understood that. So having support makes a huge difference, all right? So let me ask you a question. A lot of people procrastinate on how long, and so it all comes down to this one question: how long should I wait before I actually make a decision? If I were to give you an answer, my answer would be, now this may not be for you, if somebody pursued me something, I really looked into it, I would say no longer than 24 to 48 hours. Somebody say, well, that's too fast. That's too fast. How you gonna make a decision? Okay, let me ask you a question. What has waiting on making a decision on anything ever gotten you? Okay, what is procrastinating on making a decision ever gotten you? How many of y'all have actually, and I'll put this on going out to eat. How many of y'all, and I've been a server, I was a server 10 years, and I tell you, this is one of the most irritating things to have to deal with as a server, and it goes right along with your business. You walk up to the table and you tell somebody, hey, you get the drink order, you greet yourself, say, I'll be right back with the drinks, give you a chance to check out the menu. You leave, you go get the drinks, you go on for a couple of minutes, you come back, you serve them. Hey, do you all need a couple more minutes to check out the menu? And while you're looking at that, have you all decided on the appetizer or something like that? Okay. Maybe they appetizer, maybe they didn't. They say we need a couple more minutes to look at the menu. Okay, cool. Leave, give them a couple of minutes. I'll just kind of wait because there are key factors you use when you're a server to kind of figure out when they come back. When they look up and start looking around like they're looking for the server, waiting for them to come back, it's time. Or you don't even have to wait to that point. But I come back to the table. Okay, we're ready to order. All right, cool. You ready to order? Let me get my pen and my paper down. Okay, we're going to start with you, young lady. So as we writing down, all of a sudden you get down to that one person, the person that said, we're ready to order, and you get down. So I don't know if I want this or if I want this. Okay, I think I still want this. Wait a minute, hold on. erase that, scratch it. I think I want to try it, and you've become very decisive as a server. Now I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, okay, I got 3 other tables that I know they're ready to pay. They need a refill. They need this, and I'm sitting here waiting on this person to make a decision. It's very irritating. Very irritating. It's the same way in your business. It's not very difficult to make a decision. Sometimes you have to make a decision. Go with your, just like Miss Angela said, go with your gut and figure things out a little bit later on. Okay, if it's something that you're passionate about, and it could be something you can see yourself doing long term, something that you have a desire for, you can see yourself actually pursuing this thing. All right, you've gotten good testimonies. Maybe you heard a good word or two. You're looking at some things. Even if you just look at the products and you believe in the product or the service or whatever it is, and you just say, you know what, this is for me. But what's the but about? What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You should be able to make a decision within 24 to 48 hours somebody presenting an opportunity. That's just my opinion. I'm putting it out there. I'm not going to throw this out there like it's fact, because sometimes there are other factors depending on other people. Like, okay, no, I make a decision. I got to my husband thing. I can't just do this thing on my own. Okay, great. How long did it take you to talk to your husband or your wife about making a decision about something like that? If it was something else that you really want, if you really wanted a brand new car, babe, I need a new car. Babe, I need to do this. Babe, I need to do this. Immediately go tell them right off the top of your back. When it comes to something like business or something like that, they're looking like, I'll talk to them, I'll get around to it. And then when somebody follows up with you, no, I still haven't spoken with them yet. Either you do want to do it or you don't want to do it. Don't drag a person along. Make a decision. Make a decision. It's not very difficult. A lot of people make making decisions one of the toughest things in the world. They make it drag on. It's one of the hardest things in the world to do. If it's that difficult for you to begin to make a decision, you need to put yourself in a position to be making decisions more frequently. Seriously, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's going out to eat, going to, just like it was one thing. It was one test that I heard on the video. I can't remember who told me this. I was actually listening to one of our morning calls, and he said, if it's very difficult for you to make decisions, I want you to try something. Go to a restaurant, and without a shadow, that when your server walks up to you with an order the first thing that you see on the menu, whether you like it or not. I mean, whether it's something you want to, whether you tried it or not. Don't go in with already the mindset and trying to figure things out of what should I get done, what should I try. Go in and actually pick something. Make a decision right off the back and say, I want this. And when it comes to the table, enjoy your meal, period. You like it, you might not, whatever it may be, but it gives you the opportunity to be able to start being that type of person, to be quick on your toes about making decisions and that things that could change your life. Because a lot of times, the things that will change your life, a lot of people sit back on and don't end up making a decision about it. Regardless of what it is, business opportunities where the people ask them to step up in certain positions. Because think about it, how many times have you looked at something somebody asked you about and you said, okay, I'll think about it, and opportunity passed, is no longer there, and you come back and you completely forgot about it. Hey, whatever happened to so and so? I was going to help you. I wanted to help you out. Oh, we're done with that. That was actually a pretty good success, and then you be like, oh man, I should have jumped in at the beginning, or I should have did this when I said I was going to do it. And you had a regret about procrastinating about making a decision. Guess what? It's time for you to make a decision. Perhaps, like I said, perhaps somebody pursuing you with an opportunity right now. If you're watching this live, if you're watching recording, somebody's pursued you with something, it's time for you to make a decision. Okay? You may have already been sitting back on making that decision for the past week. Perhaps it's been a day, perhaps it's been 2 days, but understand that it's time to make a decision, and it could be a decision that really changes your entire life. Now, understand this, when you make a decision, I want you to think about this. How many times have you made the right decision the first time every single time in your life? Nobody can say that they have. Nobody can say that they made the right decision the first time every time in your life. Sometimes when you make a decision, things don't work out, but it gets you to understanding the fact that you don't have control over every single situation. And sometimes you may just have to step in and say, you know what, this does or doesn't work for me. Just like my wife did. She jumped into marketing at one point. She got in and realized it wasn't for her and said, hey, that's it. Would she be able to make a decision now and actually say that now if she had never done it? No, but she did. Same thing goes for you. If you're looking at an opportunity right now, it's time for you to make a decision. It may be the right one. It may not be the right one, but it's time for you to make a decision right now, because it could change your life totally. It could totally change your life. All right. So that was the live for today. How long should I wait before I make a decision? as soon as you can. As soon as you can. Go with your gut. Make a decision. Change your life. And when you make that decision, go at it wholeheartedly. I want you to make that decision and really go at it like your life depends on it. Because sometimes your life does depend on it. Your life, does somebody say, you know what, I want to start my own business because I'm tired of working for this person over here. I'm tired of working for this person. That was one decision that I made when I began working. So you know what, I don't want to work for anybody. Guess what? I want to make decisions, start doing this. I'm working on my own. And guess what? I got to go because my life does depend on that. I don't want to sit here and say, 3 years down the line, I should have started that business. I should have joined that company. I should have sold that product. I should have moved to this house. I should have bought this car. I should have made a deal with this person or whatever. You sit back with a bunch of I shoulda, woulda, couldas, and for the rest of your life, you're going to be having a whole bunch of regrets. Time for you to make a decision, all right? If you're looking for an opportunity, hit your boy up. Whatever it may be, I've got an opportunity for you to check out. Like I said, I'm not tossing out there on here, but if you'd like to know more about what it is that I do, message me. I'll be glad to tell you. All right. So love to be able to interact with people, love to be able to help people grow their own business if they have their own. If you're looking for something, I'll be glad to show you what I'm doing as well to be able to generate income from my household that I absolutely love doing. But I appreciate you all hopping on here. If you got some value from today, give me some likes, some thumbs up, some hearts, some smiles, and hit that share button. And I've got tons of other videos on Facebook.com/Lyndon Britt #2 on the fan page. If you hadn't already connected with me over there, check me out over there. YouTube page growing even more. I'll share that with you. But if you're looking for different ways and strategies to be able to grow your business right now, if you have your own business right now, head over to successwithlyndon.com. I've got tons of free training over there. Products if you're looking to master learning things like social media. If you want to master how to do email marketing, if you want to master how to do webinars, a couple of products that you have access to be able to learn how to actually master those things under the products tab. And if you want to work with me, there's a work with me tab over there as well. All right. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Appreciate y'all hopping on here, checking out the live, whether you're live or watching the recording, either one. And hope to talk to you all very, very, very soon. All right. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Got questions? Make sure you hit me up. There's a section that says got questions over there at successwithlyndon.com that you can add questions on as well. And I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow at 2 p.m. because tomorrow we're going to be talking about, guess what? Success is all my fault while failure is their fault. All right. So see y'all tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll talk to you later. Y'all have a blessed one.